languages is one of the most valuable subjects that you can learn.
Whatever you're interested in, you will find something within languages that's linked to this.
The grammar's maybe about 10% of it, because once you've got it and you've learned it, it's just there and you can use it.
Languages are definitely good for your career prospects.
It's a huge confidence booster when you're learning a language and you can speak it relatively well.
Knowing a language just opens up so many doors.
I feel like a completely different person after these last 4 years studying at home, especially through doing student ambassador work. I've been into schools a few times, I've been into primary schools and secondary schools, and I've always found they're really, really interested in knowing what this means. I
think it's nice for them as well to see someone that has done what they're doing and to realise, oh, this is not so hard, it is achievable. When I go into schools, they always say to me, oh, are you actually French then? I say, no, but I've done this and I've gone to university and I've been abroad and I am where I am now. And it all started when I was doing my GCSEs as well.
But you think as well, the opportunity of going into schools and stuff has just been really amazing, because you know, everything we've learned from uni, we've then gone and been able to teach it to other people. Teaching's not the only thing you can do, is it? Like, learning languages, I think, opens the doors to so many different opportunities.
I wonder what other students and other student ambassadors in the region think.
Now we're going to meet other student ambassadors and find out about their experiences. We're heading to meet Cheryl. She's a final year student studying English and French literature. What cultural experiences have been opened to you by being able to speak French?
One of the things that my language abilities has enabled me to do is to really explore Paris in more depth than if I was just a tourist. I think learning the language really helps you to have such a more cultural experience of the place that you wouldn't get if you had that language barrier.
And how has being a student ambassador helped you?
Well, being a student ambassador, I often get to tell other people about my experiences in France, and they always say that teaching something to other people helps you to realise and understand things better yourself. Studying a language doesn't just mean teaching or interpreting. It really looks great in your CV when you've been on a year abroad, that it shows initiative, problem-solving skills, and just telling other people about these skills that they may learn studying a language has really helped me to realise, well, yeah, I've learned all of that too, and it's really helped me to understand what I've gained personally from my year abroad.
So what are your memories of your time spent in France?
I've got some very fond memories of the friends I made, the family I lived with, and the places I visited, and the culture that I experienced.
Okay, now we're heading to meet another language student.
Everyone says everyone speaks English, so why bother learning another language? But if you want to find out some of the real culture of a country, you go a bit further into the country. Not a lot of people speak English.
So the main language you do on your course is French, but do you have any other languages?
This summer I'm going to work in Valencia in Spain as an au pair. Hopefully there I'll be able to pick up a lot of Spanish and learn a lot about the Spanish culture.
Have you any worries about going abroad?
The first time I actually went to France was on an exchange, and being around a French family all the time, you just immerse yourself totally in the culture and the language, and you just pick up so much, even if you don't speak it that much. Everything that you're listening to is always in the language, and you just learn a lot from listening to people.
What are your plans after the course?
I think at the moment I want to be an interpreter because I like being around people, I like speaking to people, I'm quite a sociable person.
So languages really give you an advantage?
Any business will be happy to employ someone that's got even 1, 2, 3 other languages, because then you can communicate with those businesses that are abroad, and you'll be the one person out of all the employees that actually stands out because you can provide that skill of a language.
If you're looking for a job after university, it's a very, very attractive skill to have.
It demonstrates that you've got many skills in learning a language. You've got the analytical skills and the communication skills, presentation skills.
Even if you don't want to study like a language as your main degree subject, it's definitely something you should bear in mind to do, maybe as a dual degree, or take some language modules to go with whatever course you're doing, because it would definitely open up opportunities.
Okay, we're now going to meet Ben. Ben's doing his master's degree in screen translation.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm from Nottingham. I studied Hispanic Studies and Linguistics, and now I'm doing a Masters in Screen Translation.
Did you get a chance to go abroad during your course?
Well, I studied in Uruguay and Cuba, and also worked in Brazil in between then. I only picked up Spanish in first year at uni, so after 2 years of Spanish and then going straight to Uruguay, it was a bit very difficult to adjust with my level of Spanish. I got there, freaked out because I couldn't speak the language, everything was difficult. And then I sort of got used to it and made loads of Uruguayan friends, and I was quite relaxed after that.
So where do you see languages taking you?
Hopefully the career I want to get into after uni is subtitling French, Spanish, Portuguese language films.
Doesn't everybody speak English abroad though?
No, not at all. That's a terrible attitude that a lot of British people, and especially US people, they sort of do subscribe to. We are living in a true globalised society where you need to, top level managers need to know at least 2 languages and have decent intercultural experiences to do well.
Actually doing a language is so rewarding because every day as you learn new things, you can see yourself getting better.
If you stick with it and practice, then it's the same as any other subject that they study. It will just get better each time that they practice and use it.
I think anything that you do in life that's worth doing is going to involve some challenges, but no more than for other subjects though.
I think there are hard aspects of it, but there's hard aspects about everything, you know, like if you wanted to go to university and study biology, you're not going to find all of it easy, but the parts that you like, you're really going to excel in.